That's not a problem.
Like people like to think that Bernie is like the anti-government. I'm like, but he's in the government. The thing is, he has been in the government for a very long time. He just knows the words to say to convince you that he's so liberal. But I'm like, if you're really anti-government, with the same case with Trump, if you're really anti-government, then you need to approach this outside of the government. But what you did was go into the government and then get the most governmentals to work on your team with you. Hi! Today I have Barry Weinberg,
Hey.
i.e. Barry B. Weezy, aka Barry's in the Streets, aka But You Barry Not Tell Me Nothing, aka Barry What? Barry Who? Barry Where? Barry Shut Up. Okay?
Barry Mantles.
Barry Mantles, like, aka Barry Bush. And, because his Bush is Barry. Anyways, Barry, let's just get right into it. So Barry's really into politics, and I thought it would be very important to have a conversation about politics. And so we're just gonna dive right into the bullshit that is
the septic tank.
The septic tank that is
scuba deep
like
gear go swimming.
The explosive diarrhea that is our current state of affairs. So how do you feel about the historical inauguration and swearing in of the human weenus? Tell me. Yeah.
Yeah. And psychologically, this will be the longest 4 political years of your life. Because Bush we had 8 years of, right? But Bush, by the time you realize just how bad Bush could get...
It was 3 years in.
Yeah, you were already sort of in. Well, I think we hit the bottom with Katrina.
Oh.
And that's why you had 2 years of people running for president.
Yes.
In 2007 and 8.
Because they were like, no, let me tell you what we're not going to do. This.
Right.
We're not doing this.
Let me tell you what we're not going to talk about, which is the current president, because no one wants to remember
They
that.
literally didn't bring him on the campaign trail at all. Like, no one was like, he's like, I'll endorse. They're like, no thanks, we'll pass. It's fine, we're good. He's like, no, but I'll come and I'll speak. And everyone's like, no, it's really okay. Like, literally, don't come.
And now people are like, ooh, I miss that man.
But I'm gonna have to come up with some sort of eat, pray, love-esque routine to get myself through a majority of this.
About that. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
Because there's eat, pray, love, vote.
Okay,
let's
look at you segueing into the next. Let's talk about action, because I think a lot of people are really frustrated, obviously, with the current state of affairs, but a lot of people don't know how to approach that. So a lot of people have been taking to Facebook to voice their opinion, which is cute, but like. Facebook is kind of how we got into the situation to begin with. So if we could come up with like other things. So let's get into that a little bit.
So the most valuable thing you can do in politics is show up. By not showing up to politics, by not reading the news, by not voting, by not getting involved in your like neighborhood association, you are saying like other people can take care of politics for me, I don't care.
Because I think what is really important, and this kind of highlights, this Trump presidency highlights that not only is the presidency important, but there are so many other levels before the presidency that make up the entire government. Because what he's doing is making these laws, but people are voting for them, and they're passing them, and it's going through. And the people who are doing that are the people that are voted for on the state level, on the judicial level. Like all the people who are brought in are people who support this ideal. So it's not just one guy, it's a myriad of people.
In regular races, Democrats get over 50% of the entire vote. Do Republicans still control Congress? Well, because the way their districts are drawn favors them. It's common term, it's called gerrymandering. And the people who draw those districts are your state legislators. So if you can't say who your state representative or who your state senator is, that means that you don't know who decides which party controls your congressional seat that represents you. And 9 times out of 10, it is an older, out-of-touch white dude
Always.
who has like panic attacks about the idea of a woman getting contraception